My name is Rhonda, and I've been coming to Carterville Christian Church for a couple of years. And I told Robin my story about tithing, and he thought it might help others to hear it. When my two sisters and I were children, our dad gave us 5 dimes every Friday, and we each put a nickel. We put 5 cents into the offering on Sunday and 5 cents to special offering in Sunday school. And so I've been a tither all of my life until I became a college student and then a teacher and didn't think I could tithe. I paid every bill in full on time, and there was nothing left, and I didn't know how I could ever tithe. And about 5 years ago, I was talking with my sister about it, and she said, it's all about faith. And I said, okay, I'll try it, but I don't know where it's going to come from. And she said, it's all about faith. And so that first month, I wrote the check, and my knees were shaking, and I don't know if you can have faith and be scared to death at the same time, but that's how I felt. But I wrote the check and knew God would provide. And a couple of weeks later, I received a check from the electric company. It was an overpayment that I had made, didn't know it was coming, and it was $10 less than my tithe. So that was pretty amazing. And so the next month, I had all kinds of faith and was a little less nervous and wrote it again. And then I opened my mail a couple of weeks later and had a bill from my insurance company for 3 times my tithe. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I'm on a fixed income, and I had nowhere to get that extra money. So I called the insurance company and I said, I understand, I wonder if I could make payments. And I explained that I had just sold my house the month before, and they said, oh, you sold your house? When? When was that? And I told them, and they said, oh, well, then we owe you a refund. And they sent me a check, and it was 3 times my monthly tithe. So it's just amazing, and things like that continued to happen. I was always able to pay my bills. I even have a little savings now I've never had before. And I do the special offerings also. And one of the neatest things, about a year ago, my family and I have had a farm in our family for 100 years. And it's just a small farm, and we have some oil, a little bit. And I like to say I'm an oil baroness, but nobody buys that. So we get these little royalty checks every now and then, nothing that we could count on. We never knew when they were coming. And about a year ago, I received a check that was 25 times my monthly tithe. Out of the blue, it was 4 years worth of royalties. They had lost my address, and I didn't realize there were 2 companies. It's a long story, but anyway, on a fixed income, God managed to bless me more than I could have ever dreamed. And there's never worries. There are never worries. I just know He's going to come through for me. And it's an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling to be able to give back. As Robin says, it's not my stuff anyway. So I think if you can do it on a fixed income and be scared to death, anybody can do it. It's all about faith.